Hello pets, welcome back to another wonderful game. Today we're looking at Dark Cloud. This is a PlayStation 2 classic. And in it, you are going to do some wonderful things. Alright, so let's go through the story real quick. A book was found in some old ruins. All of the scholars who decoded it puzzled over the mystery of the book. The world with two moons illuminating the sky. The many dazzling adventures of a young boy. But whether or not this is a true story, do you believe in the story woven in the book? Maybe it's a fantasy that's existed only in the boy's heart. Let me tell you this story. This ancient book tells of a magical, magnificent fairy tale. And the hero of this wondrous tale, whose name is Todd. Decide. Yes, we're gonna keep the Dark Shrine. So I've played this game before. You're the wonderful hero and you have to stop the world from ending. But to do that, you have to stop this dark cloud in the shrine. It's an evil genie djinn type thing. You've gathered quite a few of them. I had a hard time finding dancers with the right qualifications. Look at them. Their dance blood, mixing the blood of the witches that the humans is the key. However, they do the same. They have some problems. In order to procure the material you need, let's see, to pay extra attention to that, yes sir. So what happened? Very soon, sir, let us enjoy the ceremony until this time. So yeah, they're trying to resurrect an ancient evil. And you as the silly little hero have to stop this evil. It's kind of amazing. I found this game to be really interesting. I like that. And for the time period, the animations are really solid. I mean, when you look at the animations, they're really, really good. There's no unnecessary wiggles or movements in the animations. Like, feathers don't move like they should. There's no extra muscle contractions in like the hips and chest area. But it works really well. You just put a quarter in his arm. I've been waiting for this for years. That's really better. But, even though it's very basic, very simple in the animation by today's standards, all of the models are very, very good. And I absolutely love the fact that everybody's got a nice look and feel. This guy's got a beautiful, his face is ugly, but it's beautifully crafted. They went through a lot of time and effort in making these animations look really good, considering the time period. Yeah, we're talking early mid PlayStation 2 era. It's not like now where we have real life animations, you know, realistic stuff. It looks really good. This alone is enough to make you want to play this game. It's got a silly little story. with this whole genie thing. And this show trying to take over the world. Like I said, all the animations are great. Kind of reminds me of Boo from Dragon Ball. Like I'm acting in darkness, I broke the seal and released you, therefore I am your master. Oh, is that right? Oh, whatever. Fine. The dude just doesn't care. As long as he gets to eat. Yes, that's right. I've been eating for 400 years. Darn it. I have to eat something. Oh, there goes the... Oh, here's you. You're it. Your food. Yep. Bye-bye. I mean, even the eating animation's fantastic. I love all the animations. They're great. Delicious. Yes, General, you unleash somebody who doesn't care. Alright, now to our character. It's kind of a long intro story, but it works really well. I like it. As all the animations are a little janky by today's standards, but by the PlayStation 2 standards, they're really good. Hi, how are you today? Why is she running? Tell him it's already started. Come on, let's go. Okay. Tell him it's already started. Come on, let's go. Why is she... What? See, I told you should have hurried. Come on, we're late. I'm a staff member this year, so I have to... Oh, sorry. Oh, she left. Tell him to go. Okay. I have no clue what's going on. I forgot the whole beginning of the story. Kid can eat. This is our little hero. So it's like the same time that the genie's being resurrected, we're having a festival in town. And even the fat guy's got great animations. I didn't try and make him do the same animations as all the normal people. They gave him his own animation. That works just fine. And there's our 2 moons. And there's our genie. Look at the insect squirm. Yeah. Belly button ready. He's got a belly button ready. But raise. I'd be sick. I'd be sick if I was the general. You flip around like that. Oh my goodness, I'd be so sick. It's a great opening video, though. Did he make it? Don't know. Hi there. Okay, we're dead. Can you hear me? Open your eyes. We're dead. Wake up. Hey. Yep, we're dead. Look, it's an old man. I am the Fairy King. I am the entity that unites all of nature's spirits. Listen well, young one. Something bad has happened. Yeah, I died. Men blinded by greed have revived the Dark Genie. This Dark Genie is terribly powerful. Its power is so great that it could destroy the entire world. You saw it, your own village being destroyed right before your eyes. Not just your village in a flash, but many villages and towns were destroyed. In one night, half of your world was annihilated. What? That's what Atla and Genie. It must be men from the east that performed the resurrection ceremony, probably thinking to use this black demon power for war without realizing how frightening it is. It is darkness, pure darkness itself. Long ago, the entity so-called the Dark Genie almost destroyed the entire world. Its malevolence is that great. The bad thing is that it has the same type of magical power as us spirits. Unfortunately, we aren't powerful enough to destroy it. Young man, I see that you have a strong will and could withstand the evil power, but also a clear, kind heart. You might be able to fight against the darkness it generates. I decided to stake our fate on you. Let me bless you with power. And then we get our stone. They're surprised. That's called an Athmilia. Oh, Atla. It's a stone with magic power. Don't think that way, boy. Let me explain that. It might get too bright for your eyes in a moment. Oh. Do you know where this is? This is no simple empty lot. This was your village. But do not lose heart. As long as you have that stone, you can return it to its original form. You see, just before the village is destroyed by the genie, I saved the buildings and the people by sealing them in spheres called Atlas. It seems that Atlas were scattered all around its tremendous magic power. They were probably blown to different places around the world. It probably thinks everything is destroyed. You must restore the world before it realizes what's happened. Absorb that which I sealed in Atla, using the Atla and bring them back. Then you'll be able to restore your world to its original form. You may even be able to create an even better world than before. Don't see or understand. Okay, I'm saying. Well, I'll give you another lesson. We need to prepare some map. Okay? So long. So this is a city builder dungeon crawler. It's a bit of both. So the introduction of this is very long. It's 15 minutes. Can you hear them? You'll hear them. Voices of the wind, voices of trees, animals, voices of earth. They all calling to help. You'll probably meet and say goodbye to many people. And thinking of these people, you may receive clues. Look for them. Now time, adventure begin. First, go to the village chief's house. Narune village. Alright, so we go to the village. And this is like the one thing you can't actually move. not soon, you're alive. It seems like we're the only ones in the village that survived. We never dreamt this would happen. One night our village was gone. Can you believe this? I feel so helpless. Mayor of the village, can't do anything about it, so you know that. I guess the only thing we can do is to get help from the Guardian Marina Village Drain. Dran will not abandon us. He'll help us for sure. I have a favor to ask. Go to the Divine Beast Cave and tell Dran what happened. Divine Beast Cave is outside towards the right side of you. I'll see that. It may be imagining things, but I sense something has changed. This is the cave key. But things you might need in your bag for you. Don't get carried away. If you get in trouble, come back here. Good luck. Alright, so this is our temporary house. Where's the exit? I want to get into the dungeon. So, over there to the left is the world. Over here to the right is the cave. You start by going into this cave. This cave has a large amount of your village in it. Wrong key button. Key. Alright, so we're on Find Beast Cave. Select the floor. We're gonna start with floor 1. And you can go to different floors once you've been through them. I don't know why you're surprised. It's real this time. From here on, you will put to the true test. First, conquer this wretched Divine Beast Cave and find Dran's lair. This is your first goal. Since you're a beginner, I'll give you a lesson on how to fight in the dungeon. Okay, I'm gonna kind of do this quickly. Geiki is almost always carried by a monster. Since you can't tell which monster it is, just have to beat them all. Okay? You didn't, he'll drag you back to the ground level. You pass out. When you do this, you'll transfer your body to ground level. Just select Leave Dungeon from the menu. Be aware if there are monsters left on the floor, the Mind Connect won't work. So it's blocked by their evil energies. In such cases, use item escape powder to get on your own. Okay? So as long as the cave is empty, you can take us back. You can re-enter the dungeon at the start at the next new level, so you don't have to worry about progress. Weapons, they break. You can use repair powder. Right. You also can improve them. I cast a spell on that dagger, so it'll never disappear, but all weapons you find. Okay, so the daggers are default weapon. The sphere Atla protect, seal the fragments of your world. If you see an Atla, don't hesitate to touch it. When you touch it, return to the surface and you'll be able to begin restoring. Okay. There we go. So, our dagger is permanent. All the weapons can break and be repaired. It's good. We have a basic dungeon here. Like I said, it's dungeon crawler. Oh, look at Atla. Alright, so I got a sign. Like he said, every little bit of the world was sucked in. So, alright, so he's down. There's an Atla over there, but I'm gonna go through this. Oh, that hurt. Alright, go on. There's a bat. I think I have some items that I can use for healing. Oh, what's that? Let's hit this. Alright, it is a holy gem. Items. Alright. So, eating battery restores a bit of health. See, in this case, we're just gonna eat it. So we can kill your repair powders. Alright, so we get offense. Oh, you just get every little tiny detail, don't you? Mako. Alright, so you just need to find Mako's house now. Dragon Crest, so I can go on to the next floor. I believe that's a trap. Hold on. Let me grab pretty eggs. So, what you have, you've got every floor, you have a certain number of the Atlas that you can pick up. And it shows you on the dungeon crawler. When you go into the floor, it tells you which ones you've got. Once you know which ones you've got, which is you're looking for, I believe. Here's ones we actually have. Leave dungeon. No, it doesn't. Okay, so here's the boss door. Remember, we got the boss key already. We don't want to do that. Because there's still more to be done on this floor. Now, we still have to repair our knife, which is the worst part. It won't disappear when it breaks. It just becomes no longer functional. There's a bone-shaped keyhole. I don't have the bone key. I've got the boss key, not the bone key. Wish we could run faster. That's okay. Can I blow it? Great, I'm poisoned. That's not good. Dasher. No, dying and failing and returning to town, not a big deal. You will do that many, many times in this game. And because of that, you must always expect you are not going to win. Because you're not. So what it's yelling at me right now is the fact that my sword, I have some issues. So I have two problems. First, I need water. Second, can change to ally when current character is exhausted. I don't have any allies, but I do have some repair powder. Eventually you pick up other companions that you can use in order to allow you to travel deeper. Oh, you can? Oh wow, cleave does cleave. Didn't realize you could leave. There's Mako's house. So now we have Mako and his house. Some trees, a road, some river. We now have water. Prickly. Not sure what a prickly is. So we now have the whole dungeon cleared. We don't have the bone key though. Which means we've still got one more monster to fight at least. We have one more room to explore. So what we picked up there was the map of this floor. Now these floors do change every time you go into them. You know, they are randomized. Now if they're, I don't know if they're pseudo-randomized or if they are completely randomized. I don't remember. But it is cool. Alright, still missing our key. There's our bone key. And then we go over here to this chest. Magic crystal. Don't know what that's for. What's that one do? Prickly. Painful looking, but fish bait. Fish bait. Okay. Weapons. Okay, I don't know what the... Alright, so our next stop though is to that last room. Up there. Oh, it's got a look feature. Alright, so that's the camera. I'm not exactly sure. This is a way to change the map. Alright, so the bone key. And there's that. Now, let's see what else we have here. It's a question mark over here. Question mark is a mine car. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. There's a tram here with quest wheels. I don't have any oil. So if I had tram car oil, I'd be able to use it on this tram car, and I can go to another part of the dungeon on this floor. And when you go there, you do, it's another cave like this, another random dungeon. You do that, and then you come back here to continue your adventure. It's really a nice way of doing it, because it gives you kind of like a bonus areas you can attend. So, alright, so we're gonna do this, the keyhole, use the item, and I don't know if I do this if I can go back. Okay, so I can go to the next floor, I can leave the dungeon temporarily. We're gonna leave the dungeon because you want to look at the house building a little bit. Now we can actually assemble a house. Go to this tutorial real quick. And there's the old man. Ah, seems you finally made him back. Smell. Okay, very well then, I shall teach you as I promised. The pieces that we sealed inside your wrist. These will be touched by left hand, right? Feelings people sucked into them, restored. As you bring back the ground level, you can rearrange as you wish. By going back and forth between the dungeon and the ground level, you can restore the earth to its original form. This is your mission. Who is great power? Now let us move on. If you want to place buildings, press select. Press select button. Walking, edit mode. Right, okay. I can do all this. Oh yes, if you ever forget these things, do this. So he gave us a manual. Okay. I'll leave this world's construction to you. And he'll probably show up again later on. Otherwise, it's like all surprised. You think by now he would be okay with it. So, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go into mode. So here's the village. So the dungeon's here on that side. And this is the village exit. More menu. So what we're gonna do here is I have Mako's house. I'm gonna put Mako's house right here in the corner for now. Now he has things that we can put here. So this is Mako. And he there's nothing he wants. But over here we have signs, fences, and a lamp. If he wanted a sign, a fence, or a lamp, it would show that icon here. And we just go over here and grab it like we do with Mako. Put it in place. So let's put a road. Oh, that's as much road as I have. And see, some people are gonna be want to be next to rivers, some want to be next to the road, some want some trees. We'll put a tree here. Yeah, for hills. And let's see what the road looks like. Okay. So I guess it doesn't make a lake when you put four of them together. But it works. Remove. Save. We're in slot 2. Actually, you know what? I think we're in slot 1, but that doesn't matter. We're currently playing this on PlayStation Now. So it's on the PlayStation 4. So that's my old save. See, if you noticed before, I had like 3 hours in the game with 10 dumps in the dungeon. There's the manuals. Okay, so back to walking mode. Yeah, such a good walking mode. No, I can go to Mako's house. And sometimes you'll see different things. So, like, he's got a little chest on his property. He gave me some bread. Okay, so now it's the day. The day's changed. It's now dusk. Okay, water. That's good. So, Mako's probably inside. I don't see Mako. So where's Mako at? Oh, he's out here somewhere. There he is. There's Mako. Ah, tell I missed you, and your smile really brightens my day. So we got Mako, we got Mako's house. And that's the basics of the game. Now, if you want to go back into the dungeon, I'm not going to go down right now, but we are going to look at it real quick. We're going to take a look here, and I'll show you what the dungeon looks like. So, as you're going into the Beast Cave, you have choices. So, on B1, we have cleared 15 monsters. We have received all of the Atlas, and then there's floor 2. I believe Can I back out? No, I can't back out. But that's okay. We're gonna leave it there. Because I've saved in the outside world before we came down. But this is Dark Cloud, and if you want to see more of this game, let me know, and I will add it to the rotation. If not, have a good day, and I will see you next time.